Hey guys, I just wanted to make a little update before this video starts, as it will be bringing this series to a close as I see it. If you've already listened to this, or just don't want to hear me prattle, just skip to the time on screen. I wanted to thank everyone who's listened and supported me through making this series. It has been an absolute joy to write, record, and edit. I've learnt so much in making it, and I think this series contains some of my best work. So it makes me happy to see how many people have enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, left a heartwarming comment, or even donated to my Ko-fi. Of course, thank you to Goody Serenade for lending his voice to play Brackus in this. Thank you to Narrator for lending his voice too. I also really wanted to show this off. A big thank you to Romeo Draw for making this amazing fan art of my OC. It's so cute. I will put their links in the description. Truly, thank you, everyone, for all your support. As for the future, please rest assured I will be making more ASMR series in future, so if you haven't already, please subscribe and stick around for those. I don't often ask people to subscribe, so I'm giving myself this one time. Once again, thank you, and enjoy the video.
All right. Is that feeling better, Miss Aramy? Good. Now, remember, I'm giving you just enough of this cordial for 2 weeks, and you must take all of it, even if the Wyburn venom stops affecting you. And I've asked your fellow party members to ensure that you do not do any more adventuring until it is better. Understood? At least no more wyverns until then. If it doesn't get better in the next few days, come straight back to me, okay? Good. You're welcome, Miss Aramy. Say hello to the adventuring party for me, okay? I hope Aaron's arm is doing better. He should be able to take the splint off it soon. All right. Good evening. I think that's the last of the appointments for today. Goodness, it's gotten late. That cordial was synthesized from the last of the harpias flower petals, and I'll doubtless need more by next week. I don't have the money to buy any more at market price. I guess I'm going to have to close shop for tomorrow and go into the woods and try and find some myself. Huh? That sounded like it was coming from downstairs. I don't see anyone. Huh. Hello? Is anyone here? Whoa! Who are you? A thief? Whoa, easy, easy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just put the knife down, okay? Okay, no putting the knife down. Okay. I'm showing you my hands, just as you said. See? Not armed. Not a threat. I would, however, like to know what a small hooded thief is doing breaking into my lab. If you're looking for money, I barely have enough to scrape by myself, let alone give it to thieves. I'm just a practicing physician. I'm not anything fancy. I don't have any funding for this. I'm hardly a bank. Why would you break into a place like this? You want the food? And don't lie because you can smell it. I'm not lying here, but I'm pretty sure what you can smell is the aromas of herbal medicines. How does one even smell that across the room anyway? Your nose must be really sensitive. Would you please just lower your hood so I don't feel like I'm talking to a shadow here? Okay. Easy with the knife pointing. Then you want valuables? I don't know if you've noticed, but there are hardly any valuables in here. Money is money. Oh, for the love of the gods. Well, excuse me for being difficult. I've had a long day, and it seems like you've picked a pretty bad target to rob. You know, I need this equipment to help people too, right? I don't know how much you could fence my alchemy equipment for, but I doubt you could get a good one. Most of this stuff is homemade. Oh, come on! Hey, that leg of yours looks pretty bad. How long has it been like that? I'm guessing at least a few days. You certainly didn't get that breaking through my window. No, it's not fine. I'm a physician. I know what an infected wound looks like. And I know if it's not treated soon, you are going to have a lot more to worry about than just money. You'd be lucky if you just lost the leg. You need help. Yes, you do. Oh, what are you going to do? Be a one-legged thief? That doesn't sound very fun. Not that I believe you could survive amputating your own leg off. Certainly not with that rusty blade. Look, the way I see it, you can stab me, take what little valuables I have here, and go buy yourself some food until that leg of yours gets so bad you can't stand on it. Or you can let me treat it, and in exchange, you leave my stuff alone. Oh, and by the way, I'm the only practicing physician in this town. And the next one over. So good luck finding someone with the know-how to help you. I mean, yeah, you could force me to heal you, but I could also give you a medicine that is actually a powerful sedative and drop you in front of the guardhouse. Let me ask you, little thief, are you versed in the herbal arts? Which one of these vials on that table there will treat a terrible fever, and which one is a strong acid? Those flowers on the shelf there, is it the violet one or the crimson one that will cause your heart to give out with a high enough dosage? Oh, and what dosage would that be, exactly? You see? You can't tell what I give you is the right or wrong treatment. So, the only way you'll know for sure is if we could come to some agreement that benefits us both. And a little bit of trust. So, options, thief. Okay. Good. Go sit over on that table. I'll fetch my things. Okay. Roll up your trousers. No? What do you mean, no? Making you vulnerable? I said I was going to help you, remember? So long as you don't take my stuff, I will only help you. Oh, goodness, you really are wary around other people, aren't you? Let me put it another way for you, hun. So long as you have that leg, you are already vulnerable. So if you want that to change, you need to work with me, okay? Now please, roll up your damn trouser leg. Okay, good. Let's have a proper look. Oh, gods. That is a lot worse than I thought. How are you still breaking into houses with this thing? Doesn't it hurt? It does, but you also need to eat? Oh. Surely you could have someone look at it. Don't thieves, I don't know, have contacts that can help them with this sort of thing? Underground black market stuff? I don't know. Those things are too expensive, so you just hoped it would get better on its own. Well, I kind of understand. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, but... Hun, infected wounds do not get better on their own. And this one needs to be cleaned, rebandaged, and you, my small little thief friend, definitely need antibiotics. Just sit still, okay? I'll walk you through what I'm doing, step by step. Okay. First, I'm going to clean the wound. So, how does a small hooded thief get a wound like this? Not telling me, huh? You know I'm not gonna do anything against you with the information. At this point, I'm basically aiding a criminal, so I'm not going to be sharing this. Still, it would be good to know what dealt this injury so I can treat it better. You weren't attacked by a basilisk, were you? I heard some nobles had been keeping them as fancy guard dogs in the big city. No? Then what? Someone attacked you with a sword? Who? A mercenary defending a baron's storehouse? Oh, I think I remember hearing about that. Baron Straff's storehouse suffered a break-in a few nights ago. What are you doing robbing someone as dangerous as that? You know I wasn't joking about the basilisk thing. You're lucky you made it out with just an injured leg. You were trying to make more money? Because fencers take a bigger cut than you? Okay, well, forgive me for asking an obvious question, but why not just stop stealing? What was that? No, speak louder. Because no one will give someone like you a job? Someone like who? Okay, keep your secrets. Okay, the wound's clean. So now I'm going to bandage it for you. Okay, this infection is set in a lot more than usual, which means you might need something more potent than the usual stuff. Probably time to break out some of the more magical ingredients. Ah, yes. I think wyvern moss ground together with golden uslander flower might just do it. I think I still have some left around here. Ah! Here it is. Now, open wide. Come on. Don't look at me like that. Open. There. Your face just contorted so much when you tasted it. No, don't spit it out. I don't have that much left. Swallow. Now. Good, little thief. No, you're not done just yet. Your wound should hopefully start getting better soon, but I want to make sure you haven't gotten a fever or anything. So I'm just going to check your temperature just to be on the safe side. That means you need to remove your hood, hun. Yes. 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 Oh, for goodness sake, I'm a physician. I don't care how you look under the hood. Here, just let me... There, see? Oh. Oh. My. So this is what you were trying to hide. Not just a little thief, but a little Neko Thief. There's no need to be so defensive. Why would you hide such a thing anyway? Because Nekos are seen as weak? And that's why you can't find any other work? Oh. I see. Well, I know we just met, but for what it's worth, I don't think you're weak. You're obviously really capable, if a little misinformed about infections. All I really think is you're really cute. Oh. Judging by your blush, I can definitely tell you haven't heard that enough at all. Real shame, because it's totally true. You are a genuine cat burglar. Yes, you're finally done and you're free to go. And I hope you're still planning to hold up your part of the bargain. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I guess this is goodbye, little thief. Unless... Don't worry, there's nothing more I have to treat you with. I was actually just thinking... Well, how would you actually like to have an opportunity to do a job that doesn't involve stealing? Oh, hear me out at the least. As you can see, my shelves aren't exactly stocked full of ingredients. This is because it's expensive to buy rare alchemical ingredients at market price. I like to run my clinic as cheap as possible. Most of the money I make goes straight back into treating people. But these days, with prices going up, that's getting harder. Particularly, there is this one flower that I desperately need more of. Harpias flower. It grows on the southern forest, by a waterfall. It's not too dangerous a quest, but one that requires some acrobatic skill, given the terrain. I'd try to go myself, but, well, I'm just a physician, and I'm too busy here. So, perhaps someone else who's nimble and fast and very cute could go get it for me. I don't have much to offer, but what I can scrounge together I will. And of course, you'd be allowed to come to me whenever you get any more injuries. Though, next time, I would prefer if you didn't leave it so late. Maybe? Well, that's better than a no. I'm not asking for you to do this right away, mind. I want you to be giving that leg some rest. But afterwards? You'll think about it? Thank you. That's all I ask. Well, now it's well past closing time, so I need to close up and get some sleep. You're taking off? Okay. Just make sure to give that leg of yours some rest, okay? It's not healed yet. Goodbye, little thief. Okay, that's all patched up for you, Wyburn. You're lucky to be alive, you know. A little to the left and that direwolf would have ripped your throat out.
Ah, comes with the territory of being an adventurer. Luckily, we know an excellent physician who can always patch us up.
Well, you adventurers keep me in business, I suppose. Especially you warrior types, fighting everything. But be careful. One day, you're going to lose something I can't patch up.
Will do. But, speaking of adventuring, the Guildmaster, have you given any more thought to his offer?
I have. And the answer is still no. Please give him my regards.
Very well. Oh, and it seems you have another customer. I shall take my leave, then.
Very well. Farewell, Wyburn.
Thank you for your help, Aramy.
So, the little thief returns. How's the leg? Better? That's good. I can already tell by the way you're standing that it hurts less. Please let me know if that changes. You wanted to thank me for my help? Well, you're very welcome. I know we had a deal that you wouldn't steal my stuff in exchange and all, but even so, you were still someone who needed my help. And I'm happy I could help you. So, the fact that you've come back, does that mean you've also considered my offer? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. You doing this little quest for me will make my life so much easier. Let me go over the details again for you. What I need is harpias flower. It's this flower with light blue petals and these sharp arrowhead-shaped leaves. It grows on the southern forest, by a waterfall, usually on a ledge, some way down the cliff face, so it requires someone who's nimble and a good climber. As I said last time, I don't have a lot of money, but I will scrounge something together to make it worth your while. And I'll happily treat you in the future if you get injured again. Well, you think you can do that for me? Should be no issue. Good to hear. You have a question? Shoot. You know the man I was just treating was an adventurer. So why don't I commission the Adventurers Guild to do it? That is quite the question. There are 2 reasons. Reason number 1, the Adventurers Guild Master and I are not on good terms. It's a long story, one I'd rather not get into. Reason number 2, and more importantly, you need help. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Then why did you take the job? You don't owe me anything anymore, but you still agreed to do this job rather than just continue stealing. The truth is, you need it more than they do. And, believe it or not, I think there is a part of you that would rather be helping me over stealing from people. Yes, you're a little cutie who wants to set their record straight. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry, little thief. You're a terrifying thief, burgling and stealing through the land. I still have my opinions, though. Even so, thank you for doing this job for me. It means a lot. All right, I guess. I'll see you later today, then. Oh, and one more thing before you go. I never actually told you my name. It's Aramy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll see you around, little thief. Huh. It's been a while. Quite a while. They should have been back by now. Oh, come on, Aramy. Don't get yourself all worked up. They're capable, and they're going to be fine. I can't keep putting people in the same position as them in my head. But I don't feel like I'm going to be able to concentrate until they're back. Maybe I'll just go look for them. This is the forest they would have had to pass through to get to the falls. Surely they can't be that far off. Wait. Behind those bushes, is that a spite clover? And it's about to eat... Oh no. Huh? Oh, you've woken up. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I was really worried. Hey, easy. Lie back down. You've been through a lot. You've sustained a few really nasty wounds. I had to give you some stitches. You're in my house right now, and in my bed. What happened? You really don't remember? Well, you went on that quest for me, and from what I gathered, you seemed to be doing just fine, when out of nowhere a monster attacked you. A really rare species of hypercarnivorous plant called spite clover. It's like a giant Venus flytrap, if it could move across the ground and eat people. Luckily, before it could eat you properly, a member of the Adventurers Guild showed up, and they saved you just in time. And you were brought here to me. Yeah, it was really lucky. Anyway, enough questions. What matters is that you are alive and safe. Your wounds are pretty nasty, and you lost a lot of blood. I did what I could, but it will take a few days of solid rest, even with magical medicines, for them to heal fully. What? No, I'm not going to let you leave. If you go back out there and try to recover living on the streets, you're just going to reopen your wounds and bleed to death. What you're going to do is stay here in my bed for the next few days, where I can look after you. No, I'm not going to let you go, even if I did believe you could get up and walk out of that door without collapsing in pain. Which you definitely can't. Hey, that wasn't a challenge to try. Easy. Here. Let me help you get back down. You can't leave. You need someone to look after you. And like it or not, the only person capable of doing so is me. Looks like you're stuck with me, little thief. Why am I doing all this? You don't want to be a burden? You are not a burden. I want to take care of you because you need help, and I feel guilty. I gave you a quest. I told you it would be safe, and you end up like this. And it's my fault. The least I can do is nurse you back to health. So, like it or not, I'm doing this. You don't owe me anything. What? What do you mean you're sorry? No, you didn't fail the quest I gave you. I found the harpias flowers you collected in your bag, double that of what I needed. You succeeded. You went above and beyond. You have nothing to feel bad for, okay? Just rest now. Good. I'm going to drape the covers back over you. Right now, the only medicine I'm prescribing you is sleep. Don't worry about where I'll be sleeping. I have a couch. Just ease your breathing for me. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good little thief. Rest now. You're safe. Seems they've fallen asleep. They have had a long day, and almost died because of me. Just like... Nope. Don't lose composure now. You have more important matters to attend to. For one, hiding this longsword before they see it. Oh. It's you, little thief. Good morning. Ah! Ugh, my back is killing me. What's wrong? Oh, yeah, I slept on this chair last night. Yeah, I told you I had a couch to sleep on. I didn't, however, say it was a couch made for sleeping on. Yeah, that probably is why my back aches so much. Well, there wasn't anywhere else to sleep. You were taking up my bed, and I wasn't going to turn my operating table into a bed now, was I? I need that ready for emergencies. No, it's more important that you get your rest so you can recover. Sure, I may have withheld where I was sleeping to stop you from complaining, but... Wait. Hang on. Why are you out of bed? You're supposed to be resting. Yes, I am changing the subject because I am the doctor and you are the patient. We can worry about my back when you're well. And you, little thief, seem to be doing everything in your power to make that impossible. No, you don't feel fine. You need rest. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know what? Fine. You're perfectly healed, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You said so yourself, right? Therefore, you're completely free to go. Yes, really. You can go. If you can just shake my hand. Oh, don't look so shocked. Think of it as a hearty end to your treatment. It's only polite, right? You should have no problem with it. Right? Go on then. Shake my hand. No, not your left hand.
I extended my right hand. You need to shake with your right hand as well. Go on. Oh, what's the matter? Finding your right arm a little limp? Yeah, that's because the spite clover stings its victims with a venom that causes nausea, lightheadedness, loss of consciousness, and, in late stages, paralysis, spreading from the point where the victim was stung. You need medical treatment, little thief. You're not going to weasel your way out of this one. You can't go outside with a limp arm, and you certainly can't do any thieving with it. Not to mention that it's only going to get worse unless it's treated. So, you're staying here until you're healed. Then, you're free to go.
No, I will not change my mind. If I let you go out there, you could lose control of your entire body while cat perching on a roof or something. I'm not letting you go. And that's final. Wait, what are you... Oh, come on. I thought we were past pointing blades at me. What are you gonna do, swing that sword at me with your one good hand while the other loosely flails about? Wait, where did you get that sword? It's supposed to be hidden. I mean, it doesn't belong to me. No, I'm not going to tell you what a small-town doctor is doing with a sword. Because it's none of your business, that's why. Could you please just put it down? Your footwork is off anyway. Swing from that stance and you're just going to go tumbling over. I mean, would you just give it to me? Whoa! Hey! Are you okay? Looks like the venom finally spread to your legs. Oh, that is a nasty bump on your head. I'm sorry, little thief. Here, let me carry you back to the bed. I'll be sure not to twist your tail or anything. Oh no, I'm so sorry. There, finally back in bed. Let me get you some ice for that head of yours, and I'll put together some medicine for the numbness, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here, let me place this ice on your forehead. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch your ears. They must be really sensitive. I'll be more careful. Here. There. That's not touching your ears now. Okay. Just try not to move your head, okay? Now, I've put together this medicine that should help your body to counteract the venom. You'll need to take quite a few doses of it, but you should start feeling the effects, hopefully rather soon. It's partially made up of the harpias flower you collected. I use it because harpias flower carries a faint magic residue with a natural etheric density. When applied to other herbal remedies and antibiotics, it serves to strengthen their healing effects. It makes for a great general all-purpose ingredient. All right, open wide. Come on. It's not like you can drink it yourself right now. You're gonna have to let me feed you. Yes, like last time, it's gonna taste awful. But it's stinky, nasty medicine now, or being unable to move for the next few days. Good, Neko. Once again, the face you make when you take medicine is
So cute. Oh, don't even try saying you're not cute. You're downright adorable. One day, I'll get you to admit to it. Okay, that should take effect soon. And you should start to feel the sensation returning to your legs and arm. Just let me know if anything doesn't feel right. Good. See? Being taken care of by me wasn't so hard, was it? You should also be eating well to keep your strength up. I'll be sure to make you some food later. Something filling. Do you have any favorites? No, I'm not an amazing cook, but alchemy and cooking aren't completely different. Correct measurement of this, heat that, prepare everything in the right amounts and combine it in the right way. It's just the outcome that's actually different. Why are you looking at me like you have no faith? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, I'll be right back then. What was that? Who saved you from the spite clover? I told you. It was a member of the Adventurers Guild. What do you mean you don't believe that? I'm not lying. I just... You don't believe that a member of the Adventurers Guild would have saved you? Because they would have recognized you as a thief and turned you in? That is true. However... And you also think that a doctor who keeps a longsword in their house is suspicious. You are very smart, little thief. Are you sure you don't also run a detective agency as well as cat burglary? Fine. I suppose I have involved you in my little secret. So you deserve an answer. You see, that longsword, it belongs to me. It's mine. It's the longsword I used to save you from the spite clover. Yeah, I know. I don't look like I know my way around a longsword, but I'd say I've got a intermediate skill level. Or I did. I'm really rusty now. That's what you get for not keeping up on practice, I guess. How did I have such skills? Well, how do I put it? Do you remember before you went to get the harpias flower, and you walked in on me talking to a member of the Adventurers Guild? Well, that's because they were asking me, on behalf of the Guildmaster, to rejoin them. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but once upon a time, I walked a very different kind of life. You know how it is, wanting some adventure, and I wanted to help people. So I joined the Adventurers Guild as a medic.
I was quickly recognized for my talent, and I was placed into a party alongside other skilled adventurers. Some of the best I had ever known, in fact. Those people were selfless and talented and... Anyway, it was my job to go into the field with other adventurers and provide medical support, which required me to know how to protect myself. That is why I wield a sword. Even the medics got to know how to dispatch a troll if it comes to it. Then what happened? I made a bad call. I wanted to go on a quest that was far too dangerous, but I was only thinking of the rewards. People I cared about. They got hurt. I'm sorry. I'd really rather not talk about it. Anyway, in that moment, I decided that I had had enough of adventuring. In fact, I hated the idea of people going out and risking their lives like that altogether. My skills as a medical practitioner were rare in adventurers, so the guildmaster didn't want me to just up and leave. We argued badly, so we've been on bad terms ever since. Wyburn came by to ask the other day, on behalf of the guildmaster, to see if I would consider becoming a medic again, even for a massive pay increase. I turned him down. Because, little thief, I want to help people, but I don't want to go back to adventuring. I just can't. It doesn't matter, though, because I'm still helping people here. And it's not like I won't take in adventurers and heal them, as you know. Yes, I do wish I had more money to put into more medical supplies, but I can't. I just can't do that anymore. Anyway, that doesn't matter now. What matters is that I am not an adventurer. I am a humble physician who is looking after a very troublesome Neko during their treatment. Therefore, can you please continue to work with me on your treatment? I know you hate it, and I know you don't want to be caged here. And I know you struggle to trust people, but please, I don't want you to be hurt any more than you already have. I made a bad call sending you on that quest. I thought it was safe, and it wasn't. I don't want anyone else to be hurt because of me. You'll let me take care of you? Thank you. It means a lot. I promise I'll make your treatment as quick and painless as I possibly can, whatever it takes. What was that? No, speak louder. How can you make me feel better? Aww.
Hey now, aren't I supposed to be the one doing that for you? You really are a cute, kind-hearted Neko, aren't you? Even if you are a capable thief traversing the streets, you just want to help, don't you? Okay, fine. Well, if I'm honest, there is something I've always wanted to do that would really be restoring. I mean, it would really help, is what I mean. From the moment I met you, I've really wanted to pet your ears. Oh, come on. Please. I promise to be gentle. Really? Oh, thank you. Here. Oh, they're so soft. And they twitch. Hey, are you blushing? Aw, little thief. You wouldn't happen to be enjoying this too, would you? Oh, don't even try to deny it. The redness of your cheeks and that forced poker face is giving it all away. You're enjoying this. It's barely all you can do to hold back a smile. Okay, that's enough. Right. Time for me to go make you some food, cute little Neko. You must be starving. Oh, and little thief, thank you for listening.
No, I'm not done messing with your arm yet. There could be something I've missed. Articulation seems fine. No stiffness, and definitely no pain. Can you raise your arms above your head for me? Good. And touch your nose? And reach around and touch your shoulder? Okay, fine. You're right. You've got all your feeling back in your arm. There's no harm in checking, though. What? No, not nothing. Your face is far too smug for nothing. What do you want? Fine. I'll say it. I, Aramy, practicing physician and chirurgeon, declare you, little thief, cured of your spite clover venom. Well, aren't you pleased? Come on, was the last few days of treatment really that bad? Yes, I know. I'm so very mean and stopped you from running off and climbing over buildings and breaking in through windows or whatever it is cat burglars do. I'm so horrible for making sure you didn't collapse in the street or injure yourself or something. Look, I know you're very free-spirited, and you don't like being kept here, but even if I know it was for your own good, I'm thankful that you let me. It was still my fault that you ended up like this in the first place, so for that, once again, I am sorry. No, it's fine. I just wanted you to know. Anyway, I don't think you're out of the woods just yet, though. I know I just said that you were cured, but you have been bedridden for the last few days. Your body is probably going to be weaker than it was the last time you used it. So, I was thinking, why don't you do a small task for me? Just something to get you outdoors in the fresh air and build your strength back up. No more quests to get Harpias flower. That's hardly an easy journey, and I am not risking another poisoned Neko incident. Instead, how about you go to the local market for me? There's a merchant there who sells herbs that I use to make medicines. I'm sure, with your sensitive nose, you'll be able to smell your way right to the stand once you're there. It's pretty much smelling like my entire alchemy stand. Here's a list of everything I need. Just hand it over to the man at the stall. Say it's from Aramy, and he will know what to get. No, you are not stealing from him. He's a good man, and his daughter's still recovering from a nasty fever. So you better play nice. Yes, I know it would be cheaper, but you shouldn't steal, especially from people who don't deserve it. Besides, after his daughter grew sick, he needs all the money he can get to support his family. Come on, little thief. You have a kind heart deep down. I know you don't want to steal from someone like that either. Maybe. Well, I suppose that's good enough for now. Here, take 9 silver. That should be enough to cover things. And I want to see the right amount of change when you get back, because I will be checking. I am not mothering you. I'm just making sure you're going to be a good little Neko. Even though you're no longer in my care, I'm still hoping that I might be able to help you transfer your skills to a more... how do I put it? Legal career path? Why don't you consider this little outing a new start? What do you think? Well, that's somewhat receptive. Why don't you think on it more while you prove you can actually buy something with money? Okay. I'll get off your tail about it. Now go on. Go get that fresh air you've been looking forward to.
Hey, you. Yes, you with the tail. Strange to see a Neko around these parts. Oh, ignoring me, are you? Well, you'll have to forgive me for my interest. I was only so intrigued because you look just like this wanted poster I have here. Ah, that got your attention. Where did I get this? From the town watch, of course. See, the Neko on this poster robbed a warehouse of a prominent baron, and now he's out for blood. They're putting these all over town. By day's end, everyone in town will have seen them. And given that you're the only Neko here, you might want to keep that hood up. Oh, please, drop that fighting stance. I'm not going to call the guards, nor am I so cruel that I would leave you at the mercy of Baron Straff. So long as we can have an amicable conversation. I just want to ask you a few questions. So, what do you say? What do I want? Well, I suppose you could say I have a vested interest in that little physician you've been hanging around so much. A few of my men have noticed a Neko hanging around there of late. Oh, me? Forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Brackus, Guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild. Your eyes just narrowed. So, he's told you about me. Now, a small-town physician hardly seems to a decent target to a thief such as yourself. So, I can't help but wonder what you're doing in his house. The guild members have seen you coming in and out of there more than once now. So what's the story? Are you bribing him to let you lay low in his house? Or, perhaps, he's forcing you to work for him in exchange for not turning you in? He's a friend. He saved you and now you're repaying the favor? Well, now that is interesting. He's finally opened up to someone. You must feel very fortunate. Confused? Oh, you don't know, do you? What exactly has he told you about his past with the Adventurers Guild? A bad call? Well, I suppose he hasn't told you everything yet. Still, though, that he's opened up to you is as good a sign as any. You see, Aramy is a well-meaning lad, but ever since the incident, he hasn't opened up to anyone truly. Everyone is a patient or an acquaintance, but that fact that he's opened up to you, even a little in such a short while, now, that is interesting. What really happened back then? I'll let him tell you, if you can pry it out of him. Now, would you be so kind as to carry a message to Dr. Aramy for me? Tell him we need to talk, in person for once. Something is stirring the forests, something big, and it requires the skill of someone practiced in both the sword and medical arts. And that whether he likes it or not, I need his help for this quest. What's that? You know he won't agree? Of course he won't. So you do know him well. Yeah, well, when he refuses this invitation, tell him that I might be the only way a certain Neko might be able to clear their name. That ought to make him reconsider, don't you? Yes, I might have a way to clear your name, but you won't be able to unless that precious physician of yours agrees to help me. Oh, relax. As I said, Aramy is a kind soul. He'll help. I'm only asking for a fair service in return for it. Not everyone is as kind-hearted as that physician of yours. See you soon, Neko.
there you are. What took you so long? You should have been back from the market ages ago. You didn't get into any trouble, did you? No? Well, good. I see you bought the herbs I need, and with the correct change. Not a thing stolen. You have been very good for me, haven't you, little thief? I knew you had it in you. Just a casual outing causing no trouble, right? Huh? You're not in the mood for talking right now. Okay. That's odd. They would usually be blushing and pouting by now. Hey, what's wrong? No, it's not nothing. I know it's not nothing, little thief, because you haven't lowered your hood yet, because your tail is more stiff and tight than usual, and because you haven't looked me in the eye since you got back. Are you feeling pain anywhere? Has the venom rebounded in your system? Tell me. What's wrong? You have caused trouble? For me? You're sorry? Little thief, please tell me what's going on. You're worrying me. Has someone done something to you? There are wanted posters of you all over town? Oh no. That's not good at all. You said it was Baron Straff you robbed before you met me, right? That man is cruel, and never lets grudges go easily. If he's out looking for a Neko Thief in this town, and you're the only Neko here, it won't take long before someone sees you and puts the pieces together. This is bad. Really bad. I've heard stories of what that man does to people who wrong him. In that case, we need to be more careful. Keeping your hood up should be a priority every time you leave the house, and I can get you a cloak that will hide your tail better. Even then, we might want to... Oh, sorry, there was more that happened? You met the Adventurer's Guildmaster? Brackus? Oh, that son of a... First he comes pestering me to no end. Now he's bothering you too? That man just doesn't take no for an answer. I'm sorry, little thief. What did he tell you? Wait, no, let me guess. He asked you to ask me to rejoin the Adventurers Guild. Probably thought that if he got to the people I'm close to, they might be able to convince me to reconsider. That sounds just like something he'd do. Well, if he shows his face again, I guess I'll need to give him a more strongly worded no this time, won't I? That's not all? Said that he knows a way of getting Baron Straff off your trail. In exchange for my help. He said that. So, to get Baron Straff off of your scent, I need to do the one thing I swore I would
never do again. Even though last time I... Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. My hands are shaking. Oh. I guess they are. I suppose, a memory of that, past has, really gotten to me. Huh? No. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just need a moment. Don't worry, little thief. I will do this for you. That is not in doubt at all. I'll see what Brackus wants a medical professional's help with, and get you out of this. What? What do you mean I don't need to do this? You'll handle it yourself? How? What are you going to do? Confront Baron Straff yourself? Do you have any idea how dangerous Baron Straff is? The man uses basilisks to guard his warehouse. Skipping town won't work. The man owns the whole county, and he has friends in the king's court. He'll find you. The guildmaster might be our only chance to get you out of this. I've helped you a lot already, and you hate that you keep making trouble for me. Hey, are you... Little thief. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Listen. I want to help you. It's like I said from the beginning. I want you to have the opportunity to live a better life. One where you don't have to steal or live on the streets. I still want to do that. And so I'm going to do this. You're right. I am scared. I'm not going to deny it. But I don't blame you for any of this. You're not just a patient I'm tending to. You're much more than that. Hey, if you're really that concerned about it, it just means you can pay me back by helping me out in future, right? Okay. It's settled then. Tomorrow we'll go see Brackus about this quest. Okay? Good. Hey, I know you're a little sensitive about being touched, but may I hug you? Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay. Who would have thought that we would have gone through all this when you broke through my window a few days ago? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, it's late, and we both better get some sleep. You can take my bed again. I'll sleep on the... What? You're not going to let me sleep on the chair again?
Oh, come on. My back wasn't that stiff afterwards. But there's nowhere else to... You think we should... share the bed? That's really not necessary, little thief. I don't want to I need rest too. Yes, I know. And... I'm just trying to hide how worried I really am about adventuring again. Well, I'm not going to deny that, but... That is the most adorable pouty face I have ever seen. Fine. If it matters to you that much, I won't say no. Thank you, little thief. You're really making me feel better already.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the goodly village physician Aramy. This truly is a miracle. Last time you spoke, you had me thinking you wouldn't show your face in my guild hall ever again.
Guildmaster Brackus. How's the leg? That griffin bite still slowing you down?
Much better now. It was years since you last treated it, but whatever you did worked the charm. Oh, and I see you brought your new Neko friend, too. Thank you, small one. Seems you really were the right one to approach to get him here. You must feel so flattered he's going this far for you. I see this one's claws are sharp. They look about ready to pounce if I say anything bad about you. Even after I was so kind to offer them a chance to escape the wrath of Baron Straff.
Leave them out of this, Brackus. You've threatened them enough. Your business is with me.
So protective of them. Never thought I'd see you showing some backbone again. They must really be a good influence on you. Oh, don't look at me like that, Aramy. You've only got yourself to blame for this. With how hard you've been refusing my communications, it's your own fault for forcing me to get others involved.
You threatened them.
Threaten? I'm doing no such thing. Even though it would be my civic duty informing Baron Straff of where they're currently hiding, I'm not that cruel. I'm just playing the situation to my advantage. You have needed my services, and I'm asking for something in return. That is what we adventurers do, after all.
Ever the underhanded Brackus. Always taking advantage of others to get what you want. And you wonder why I left in the first place. If people knew just how you ran this guild, you would be run out of town in a heartbeat.
And yet, there's no proof of these wild accusations. So why don't you stop speaking nonsense, eh?
Fine. I'm only here for their sake anyway. Because you said you had a way to clear their name, to get Baron Straff off their back. So, this plan of yours better be good.
Of course. Allow me to explain. See, after he got robbed by a certain Neko Thief, Baron Straff came to the Adventurers Guild personally to enlist our help in finding them. Offered a pretty sum, too. And let me tell you, the Baron is as cruel as they come. Now, most barons would have let a robbery go by now, but not him. Oh, no. It doesn't matter if you changed your name or ran across the sea. There's no land far enough that he wouldn't find you.
So it's as bad as I thought. Then what did you have in mind?
Well, it just so happens that we have a forest nearby this little town that contains many a monster. Some of which wouldn't leave much anything left if they were to have caught and eaten a certain Neko Thief hiding in that forest.
You want to fake their death?
Just enough to stop people looking for this Neko Thief on the wanted posters. I need some of their possessions to sell it, their cloak, a hair or two maybe, but I doubt Straff will be able to tell the difference. And I've done enough jobs for that man that I doubt he would question my expertise.
Another underhanded ploy of yours, I see. Fine. If it's the only way to stop the little thief from falling into the hands of Baron Straff, then I'll go with it this time. So, what's the catch? You mentioned to them that you needed me for some quest in the forest?
Not just some quest. Probably the most dangerous thing to happen in these parts. Tell me, how familiar are you with spiked clovers?
Too familiar. But I don't see why they could be such a problem. They're a rare species.
Rare until recently. A month ago, sightings of these things started going up. Enough to warrant an investigation. I sent a team of rangers into the forest to see what was going on. And the ones that came back made a concerning discovery.
What did they find?
Well, they said the spike clovers have made themselves a nest in a small chasm in the forest. It seems it's the area. Has something to do with the ground that makes it the perfect environment for spike clovers to grow. Now, that chasm is entirely infested with the things. And worse yet, it seems some of them have bonded together to form a spike clover of titanic proportions.
That can't be. They've never been known to act like that before. Even so, I don't see how this has anything to do with me. Just get a team of the most skilled adventurers together and cut this spiked clover to pieces.
Oh dear Aramy, it has everything to do with you. You see, just as this spike clover has grown bigger and stronger, so has its venom. What was once simple paralysis has now become potent enough to kill. We lost our best rangers fighting the damn place. Now no one is willing to go near it. No one in this guild has experience dealing with venoms, and no one has the medical skills to treat something like that on sight. If only there was a former adventurer, one of the best this guild has ever seen, who was also learned in the medical arts, they would certainly be specialized in dealing with this sort of thing now, wouldn't they?
So that's it. You want me to assist you with this quest?
Yes. You use your medicinal skills and your sword to deal with this Queen Spike Clover. I get a pretty penny for the quest completion from the barony, and the Neko here gets off the hook.
Brackus, I don't know what you think I'll be able to do, but I am not the one for this. You know, I haven't practiced with a sword for years now. I'm hardly the skilled adventurer I used to be.
And yet you were still able to kill that spike clover in the forest the other day. Oh yes, I know all about that.
That was different. They were in danger.
Admit it, Aramy. You're still sharp. You haven't dulled nearly as much as you think. You don't just lose the skill you had. As much as you want to deny it, you know there is no one better suited for this quest.
fine.
Then it's settled. I knew I would get you back into the adventuring business, one way or another.
Oh, don't think this changes anything, Brackus. I'm still a physician. I left this life behind a long time ago.
Aramy, what's past is past. You need to get over what happened sooner or later.
Even if I did, I would never work for someone like you.
We'll see about that. Farewell, Aramy. I look forward to hearing back from you.
Come on, little thief. Let's go. I am so glad to be out of there. Thank you for coming with me, little thief. I know that was unpleasant. No, I'm fine. It's just... being in there... it brought back some... bad memories. It was all I could do to keep my composure. I'll be fine. I need a moment. I'm just happy to be back home. A little thief? What are you doing? Hugging me? You've never been the one to hug me before. You've just let me hug you. I thought you didn't like contact. Thank you, little thief. I feel very honored. I hate that man so much. Brackus and I used to work together quite closely. But then I realized how corrupt he could be. I don't mind breaking the rules here and there, but he always manipulated and used people. I could never agree with that. Yes, I'd love to report him to the guards, but I have no proof. He was always very careful to keep any evidence hidden away. If I don't have that, who are they going to believe? A small-town physician just trying to get by? Or a respected guildmaster? No, it's fine. Hopefully after this quest, I can be out of his hair for good. Well, it looks like I have a quest I need to get working on. Will everything be okay? Well, I won't lie and say I'm not worried. No matter what Brackus thinks, I'm still not as skilled as I used to be. The venom of this Queen Spite Clover does sound dangerous, but should be relatively similar to normal spite clover venom in composition. Because of that, I should be able to make a counter serum. Once I've done that, it's just a matter of fighting it. Which is dangerous, but possible. It would have been better if Brackus convinced some of the other adventurers to join me on this. Then I would have had a team to work with. Not that I'd want them to endanger their lives like this. But still. What do you mean? I think you might have gotten the wrong idea here, little thief. You are not coming with me. No, absolutely not. It's too dangerous. No, Yes, I did say you could handle yourself, but not for something like this. This is going to be a dangerous quest. One of the most dangerous. Don't you remember the last time you encountered a spite clover? That was only because you were caught off guard? No, that doesn't matter. It's still too dangerous. Little thief, please understand. You don't need to join me on this. You could get yourself killed. You shouldn't ever put your life at risk when you don't have to. Then why am I? Because I can handle it. Because I can see this done alone. I have experience dealing with this and am trained in medical arts. I am the more likely to survive out of the two of us. I told you I would do this for you, and I will. But you don't want me to. Not if I'm going to put my life on the line without letting you do it too? Listen, I am not letting you do this. I am not going to let you end up like... It doesn't matter. You're not going, and that's final. Little thief? Where are you going? Wait, please. Little thief, please understand. They're really mad at me. Damn it. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. They're right. I'm being so hypocritical right now. I just want them to be safe, but... it's not fair on them to not give them a choice in this. I can't keep comparing them to... Aramy, you idiot. Little thief? Little thief, are you there? Listen, I get if you don't want to talk to me right now, but I'm sorry. No response. I don't hear anything either. I'm coming in. Little... They're not here. Little thief? Little thief? The window's open. Oh no.
Wait! There you are. Please, stop struggling. It's me. It's me. It's okay. It's okay. That's right. It's me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Ow! Please, stop struggling. Okay. I'm letting go of you. I'm sorry. Just, please, calm down, little thief. Please. I'm sorry for grabbing you and just pulling you to the side of the street like that. I didn't know how else to stop you. Speaking of, Neko, what are you doing running through the streets? Do you have any idea how close we are to Baron Straff's manor? You do? Then what are you doing? This is not a joke, little thief. If he sees you, you could be captured and... I don't know what he'd do to you. You don't care? What are you saying? Wait, what? Confronting Straff was your plan? Little thief, do you have any idea how much of a bad plan that is? Even if you managed to sneak into his manor, and you got the jump on him like you plan, what would you do about his guards? What would you do about the basilisk he keeps as a pet? You can't be serious. Don't tell me you don't care anymore. Yes, I know, but Wait. Be quiet. Don't say another word. Guards are coming. They must have heard us. Don't you dare confront them. Here, let's duck into this back alley. No, you can't win this fight, little thief. Oh, for the love of... Come on! There. Hopefully they won't see us here. Don't make a sound. No, don't go out there, please. Yeah, I guess I am pinning you against the wall. I don't want you to try running out there. Sorry. I know you don't like being touched, but you did just try to run off to fight a small army of guards by yourself. Can you blame me for being so concerned? No, it's not that I think you're a child who can't do anything. It's just that this plan of yours is more of an execution for yourself. You might as well go ask a dragon for a loan from its hoard, or have a staring contest with a gorgon. What was that? So it's just like my plan to get killed by a spite clover. That's different. Shoot. I think they heard that. Damn it. We need to escape. Oh, but this alleyway leads to a dead end. What do we do? Huh? The rooftops? But how do we... Oh, the gutter. That could work. Hey, wait for me. Okay. I think we should be safe now. If we just wait them out up here for a bit. Waiting in the rain won't be pleasant, but it's better than a jail cell. Okay. Okay. Now,
Little Thief, I really need to talk to... What? Little Thief? Where are you going? Why did you just jump that gap to the other building? No, of course I can't follow you. Humans can't jump that far. Goodness, I knew Nekos were natural climbers, but they really are light on their feet. Wait, are you still planning to go to the manor? Why? Because I won't let you solve your own problems? Because it's the only way to stop me from getting myself killed? No, that's not true. I don't plan to... Wait! Little Thief, please! Please don't go! Please. Just... please come back. No, I'm not going to drag you back. I'm not going to force you to do anything anymore. All I want is to talk. Please. Yes, I promise. I promise I will tell you everything. I promise I won't be such a hypocrite. And I promise I will listen to you. Just, please, don't go. I can't lose you. Please. Just give me one chance. Please. Thank you. Before we talk, can we at least get you out of the rain? You left without your cloak. You must be freezing by now. Here, take mine. What about me? I'm fine. I can handle a little wetness. You're folding your arms. You're not going to accept that, are you? Fine. Would you at least agree to sharing my cloak? It's big enough, and you're small enough that we could probably both fit under it and get our heads out of the rain. Okay. I'm glad. Sit next to me. Comfortable? I'm sorry, little thief. I've been so hypocritical. It's not fair for me to risk my life to save you and not let you do the same. I knew it was wrong. It's just... I couldn't bear the thought of something happening to you. Huh? Why do I care so much about protecting you? Huh. I suppose it is strange, given the short time we've known each other. It's just... You remind me of someone. It's a long story. Okay, yeah, I guess we do have time. And I did promise I would tell you everything. Okay. Here it goes.
As you know, years ago, I was an adventurer in the Adventurers Guild. I joined straight after being trained in the medical arts because I wanted first-hand experience dealing with injuries that adventurers receive on quests. But it was also because I wanted to have an interesting life. The fame, the glory. It enticed me. But I wasn't the only one. I was made part of a team of adventurers, each one with their own unique skills so that we could complement each other. A warrior called Kareth, Merida the mage, and Garvin, our ranger. And me, the party's healer and alchemist. They were all such wonderful people. We worked together and became a team, rising through the ranks of the Adventurers Guild. It was like our own little family. We looked after each other. No matter what we came up against, we were always there to help. Then, one day, the glory and fame got to our heads. Or it got to my head. We were the best in the Adventurers Guild, and we didn't think anything could stop us. That's why, when news of a dragon sighting came to the guild, I immediately grabbed it and pushed our party to accept the quest, to track it down and kill it. I also just wanted to study its body, for my own selfish need for knowledge. So, when the others had some doubts, I pushed them aside and convinced them to go anyway. Of course, Brackus didn't say anything. He was only concerned about the mountain of gold that could be gained from this quest, so he had no trouble sending us after this dragon, despite fully knowing how dangerous they could be. That's where I truly failed as a healer. Asking my friends, my family, to go into danger like that. No, it didn't go well. We found the dragon, no problem. But when we fought it, it attacked me first. See this burn mark on my arm? That's just part of the injuries it dealt me. I lived, but I was taken out of the fight, and my friends defended me. They fought so hard, but a dragon is a terrifying creature. I could only watch as they were slowly picked off, one by one. In the end, their efforts allowed me to escape. The quest was a total failure, and that's why Brackus, in order to spare the Adventurers Guild the shame and loss in reputation for losing one of their best adventuring parties, decided to cover up the whole thing. He didn't even want to recover their bodies, or commemorate them, or anything. They did so much for that guild, and he just left them. So yeah, we argued, badly. And in the end, I just couldn't face adventuring anymore. It's so unfair. I'm such an idiot. It was my fault. Why do I have to be the one to survive? Ever since then, I haven't really gotten close to anyone. Except you. I don't know why, just when you came into my life, we started working together. I don't know, it reminded me of old times. You remind me of them in your own unique way. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forced those feelings on you. I didn't want any of this to happen like it did. Huh? Why are you rubbing my back? You don't need to give me comfort, little thief. I hardly deserve it. I do? Well, there. I've said everything I can possibly say. Do you have anything to say? No, I'm not going to go try and kill that spite clover by myself. Not if you don't want me to. Just... please, don't confront Baron Strath. You won't? But on one condition. Tell me anything. You don't want me to risk my life alone either. From now on, we're a team. That I can agree to. All right, little thief. From now on, we will handle this quest together. As a team. I haven't had a teammate in a long time. It feels weird to say it. No, I don't think you could ever besmirch their memory. You're right. I don't think they would want me to be alone either. Thank you for saying that, little thief. Thank you for still trusting me after all I've done. I should never have kept this from you, nor tried to take control of you. Does this mean you forgive me? You do? Oh, thank you. What? Can you hug me? Of course you can. Little thief. My new teammate. No, this doesn't mean I'm not going to treat you like any other patient if you do get hurt. I trust you to handle yourself, and I'll let you adventure with me as much as you want, but I'm still a physician.
You've got to let me fuss over you a little bit. You can look grumpy all you want, but I think you like it. There's a small curve to your pouting face. Come on. The streets should be safe now. Let's get out of the rain. Then, tomorrow, we can start planning for this Spite Clover quest. Together, this time.
So, the original anti-venom used synthesized mana that naturally grows in tetramitis weed, mixed with salamander extract to keep muscles relaxed and bolster the joint resistance to paralysis, as well as warm the body and return feeling to the muscles. So, to enhance it, Harpias flower should do. The natural etheric energy within can bolster the magical effects of such ingredients. But how to synthesize it all together into something that's admissible and drinkable? Maybe I could... Oh! Good morning, little thief. I didn't expect to see you up yet. You could ask me the same thing? Oh, yeah, I guess it is like 7 in the morning. I was just doing some alchemy. I was working on synthesizing the antivenom for the spite clover. If we are going to have any chance of surviving this extremely dangerous botany expedition, we'll need to have an antivenom strong enough to counteract this Queen Spite Clover's venom. But why so early? I just wanted to get an early start on the day, you know? Yes, that is the truth. No, I'm not telling you. Fine, I'll tell you. Jeez. You could make a Medusa turn away with that pout. Are you sure you need to bring any weapons to fight this Queen Spite Clover? Because I think you might be able to pouty face it to death. I couldn't sleep, okay? I woke up early in the morning and I was just thinking about everything that happened, and I started worrying about what will happen. In the end, I just decided to do something proactive and went to work on the antivenom we'll need. I know I shouldn't be dwelling on it, but I've always struggled with that. It's just better for me to put my mind to something rather than thinking, you know? I could have woken you up. Oh, well, that's sweet of you, but I chose not to. I didn't wake you because I saw how peaceful you were, and thought I'd let you sleep in. I hope my alchemic mumbling didn't wake you up. It wasn't that? Then what did? Nothing. Really? Oh, well, that's strange.
because your sudden blush is telling a very different story. Oh no, I confessed why I woke up. Now you've got to tell me why you did. Fair is fair. Huh? Your pillow wasn't comfy and warm enough? What? Then that means... Oh, you woke up because you wanted my body heat. Oh, that is just so precious. You are so precious. Oh, and now you're pulling your hood over your head. Oh, so much for a big bad thief. Okay. I'll stop teasing you. For now. Anyway, even if you don't like your pillow, you should go back to bed and relax. There's no reason for you to be up with me. No response? You want me to come with you, don't you? Well, as much as I would like that, I've already started the alchemy process for the anti-venom. I can't really stop now. I'm sorry, little thief. I guess you'll just have to wait. You want to help, then? Aw, you don't need to do that, little thief. Yes, we are a team now. Just like I said the other day... I suppose an extra pair of hands couldn't hurt. Okay, sure. You can help. So what am I doing now? Well, I was considering the aetheric makeup, and using Professor Drakethig's law of alchemical mana tapping to synthesize an anti-paralytic effect that would maintain the elemental... Okay, less alchemy talk, as you call it. Basically, if what Brackus said about this queen spite clover is true, its venom is more powerful than just a simple paralysis. So powerful that it can simply kill outright. Therefore, I want to try and strengthen the anti-venom I created and used to undo your paralysis to protect us from even that. Unfortunately, Brackus didn't even think to get me any samples of the Queen's venom, so I just have to assume it's a stronger variant of the normal spite clover kind. If it's different, then, well, I can't really prepare for that. This should still help, but it would have been far more effective to analyze a sample of the real thing. Alas, Brackus is ever so content to make my life even harder. I was planning to enhance it by using the harpias flower. Remember that flower you collected for me in the forest a while back? Yep, that's the one. The flower actually possesses a faint magical residue which, if worked correctly, can enhance the effects of any potion. In this case, an anti-venom. Am I making sense? Sense enough. Well, that's good enough. If you just act as an extra pair of hands for me, that would be great. I'll give you instructions. Here. First, I need you to crush the harpias flower's petals down in a mortar. Good, yes, just like that. All done? Good. Now we just need to add that to this vial here, and set that under a flame. And that should do it. Oh, and would you be able to grab me the red bottle from atop that shelf? By the window. Oh, and while you're over there, could you also grab this rubbing alcohol too? Oh, and before I forget. Okay, ready? Backpacks? Check. Bedrolls? Check. Reinforced water canteen? Check. Outdoor clothing and sturdy boots? Check. Extra layers and waterproof cloaks? Check. 5 days worth of dried rations each? Check. Climbing rope? Check. Map of the forest and a compass? Check. Minor healing potions and my first aid kit? Check. And finally, yet most importantly, 10 small vials of enhanced spite clover anti-venom, each. Check. Good. That's all our gear then. Yep. That just leaves the part you've been looking forward to the most. Weapons. You have my longsword over there? Freshly sharpened and oiled? Good. You can see on the handle that the leather is worn and there are multiple scratches and chips from use, but it's still holding strong. Should be fine for cutting through plant sinew. Now that just leaves yours. Yes, you may have noticed that your little flimsy dagger isn't on the table where you left it last night. I wonder where it could be. I don't know. Have I taken it? Okay, I have. I saw it on the table last night and saw it was rusty and going blunt. The handle was even cracked, so I absconded with it while you weren't looking and did some maintenance. Voila! Your personal sidearm repaired. I removed the rust and gave it a good sharpen till it could cut effortlessly. You barely even feel what it's cutting through now. I also repaired the handle and gave it a wrap so it should be easier to hold and won't slide out of your hand while you cut. Oh, but that's not all. It's always good to have a secondary weapon in case something goes wrong with the first one. So I dug up this old dagger from my old gear and refreshed it as well. I feel like it would be more effective in your hands, so you can keep it as a spare. Or a throwing knife. Or wield it in your offhand, if you're dexterous enough and that's your style. You're definitely more dexterous than me, so I'm sure you could make good use of it. Well, go on. Try them out. Do they feel good? Good. Now you're looking like a true adventurer. No need to thank me. We're partners now, remember? Well, you're welcome. Well, that's preparation. I think we should finally be ready. Brackus showed us that the Spite Clover Den is located in a canyon on the far side of the forest. It will take us a small hike to get there. At least 2 days' travel, so we'll be spending the night in the forest. It'll be a little dangerous, but it comes with the territory. Literally, in this case. Will we be getting any backup from the Adventurers Guild? No. Unfortunately, I haven't heard anything from Brackus. And given how he said he lost some of his guild's best rangers trying to find this place, it looks like he doesn't want to risk any of his assets on this venture when he could just risk us. I swear to all the gods, if I ever see him again, I will... You're right. I shouldn't be dwelling. Sorry. Anyway, the fact still stands. We're on our own. Do I think it's possible to succeed by ourselves? I think so. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be dangerous, but it's better than trying to face the Baron. I may be rusty, and you may be new to this, but spite clovers aren't impervious, and they have weaknesses. So long as we remain vigilant and look out for each other, and use that anti-venom to stop its poison, we should be able to overcome this. I am still worried. I'm just thinking how it reminds me of my old adventuring party, and... Hey, little thief. Can I be selfish? Promise me you won't die. I can't lose anyone else. I can't. I know it's unreasonable to ask. I'm sorry, You promise? Thank you, little thief. I'll hold you to that. So, you better keep your head down, you understand? So, are you ready? As ready as you'll ever be. Me too. All right. Together then. Oh, and before I forget, get your hood up. Can't have anyone else spotting you before Brackus fulfills his end of the bargain.
No, keep your weapons up. They're the only things between you and my sword. Watch your feet. Good. Now, faster. Good. That will do. Take a breath. You've come along pretty well. You still have a ways to go, but if you keep this up, I think you'll become a nimble little fighter in your own right. Yeah, I think so. But that's all the sparring practice we can do for now. We still have quite a ways to go before we reach the spite clover den. You want to rest some more? Sorry, but if you're going to be an adventurer, you'll have to get used to pushing yourself. You can't expect me to do all the work now, can you? Or are you hoping I'll carry you? Oh, you don't need me to do everything for you? Well, That's not what I saw last night when you snuck into my sleeping bag for warmth. You know, I would have only brought one sleeping bag if I knew you weren't going to be using yours. Oh, you know I'm just teasing. I don't mind you doing it. Honestly. Come on. We're burning daylight here. So nice to be out in open country. So, while we're walking, do you have any questions about the mission ahead? So, what's the spite clover lair like? Well, according to what the guild said, it's on the other side of the forest in a large canyon. There's a cave that leads down into it through the forest. That's where we're heading, and as soon as we're in the canyon, it's likely to be crawling with spite clovers. Let's see what I can tell you about spite clovers. I know you've met one, but I'm not sure how much you got to see of it before it paralyzed you. Spite clovers are slow, but strong and durable. Their bodies are made up of leaves, stalks, and have large vines as appendages that they use to pull themselves along the ground. The vines are also covered in small serrated hairs that contain their venom, so don't let them touch you. If they do, drink the anti-venom as fast as you can before the paralysis sets in. Being plants, they don't really care if they lose a vine or two. The best way to dispatch one is to cut the head off, removing the leaves. You seem confident. Just don't underestimate them. Need I remind you that I have no idea what this queen spite clover we're hunting is even capable of? Yeah, just make sure you know. Come on. We've still got a ways to go, and the forest can be dangerous at night. There. That's the cave. Can you see it just over there in the face of that ridge? Yep, that leads to the canyon. Never really liked this part of the adventure. Staring into a big, dark cave with nothing but danger on the other side. Unsure if you'll ever come back out. Well, part of the job, I guess. Whoa, hold on. Before we go in, a few rules. Yes, rules. Danger could be around any corner, and it's important we get this straight. First, you have to listen to me. Stay close and do as I say, no matter what. If I say get behind me, you do so. If I say stay, you stay. If I say attack, you get the idea. Good. Secondly, and most important, if things get bad, really bad, and I tell you to run, you run. Yes, that does mean leaving me behind. Easy, little thief. I have no intention of dying here, or leaving you. We're partners. I haven't forgotten my promise. What I mean by this is if the situation gets bad, if something happens to me, I don't want you to risk your own life and end up in the same situation. We're not making a death pact together. there's no point in you dying with me. I'm not accepting any protests. If I have to choose between both of us dying and me dying but you get to live, I will choose for you to live. Every single time. You... No, it's just... This must have been exactly how my friends would have felt about saving me, throwing their lives on the line to ensure at least one of us survives. Neko, understand I'm not going to try and throw my life away. I will not dishonor my friend's sacrifice. But nor do I wish to lose you. I guess what I'm trying to say, though really badly, is don't risk your life for mine without a plan. You'll promise you'll try? Good enough. All right. Then there's nothing left to do but to take the first step. Are you ready? Then stay close. Don't leave my side for a second. Stop. Get behind that stalagmite. Spite clovers. 2 of them. They're in our way, so we'll have to take them out. If you can sneak up behind the first one, I'll deal with the second. Good teamwork. How did you fare with yours? It touched you with one of its vines? Then it must have gotten you. Quick, drink the anti-venom. Well, you haven't collapsed yet, so it must be working. Good. Well, that should be the last 2 before the part of the canyon we're looking for. Gods, all the foliage is creating so much shade, it's hard to see what's spike clover and what's just normal plant life. Such an open area. And all the leaves on the ground. I didn't even know spite clovers could make nests like this. I guess when they grow in such large numbers for long enough. Now's not the time for botany. This has to be it. Where is the queen? Wait. The vines on the floor, they're retracting. Move. Now! That is the biggest spite clover I have ever seen. It's even bigger than what Brackus said it was. So either he lied, or it's grown bigger since then. Its vines are huge. Hundreds of them, all culminating in a huge flower head. Wait. Not a flower head, but a Venus flytrap's mouth. This is not going to be easy. No, we can't run. If it continues to grow, it could grow too large for this canyon, and then it'll look for a new home. And that puts the town in danger. And then... You're right. There's no point in worrying about it now. Come on, Aramy. Focus. Okay. First thing we would do in my old party is plan of attack. Okay. We'll make our way into range slowly, covering each other's backs from the lashing vines. And when we're in range, we'll strike the head, together. Okay? Go. Come on. Good. Keep going. So many of them. It doesn't matter how many you cut. And it's so strong. And the vines are so fast. Come on, little thief. Just a little further. Wait. At your feet. Watch out! Are you all right, little thief? You're not hurt, are you? Good. Oh, I definitely am. Speaking of, hand me one of those antidotes. It definitely got me. Right. Round 2. It must have laid vines under the ground to try and catch us off guard. But that trick won't work twice. We're almost there. Come on. My legs. They just gave out. I don't know. I just lost all feeling in them. Like... Oh no. My anti-venom. It isn't working on the spike clover. Ah! I haven't gone into full paralysis, but I still can't feel my legs. It must have some stronger variant. Something that my anti-venom can't fully get rid of. Ugh. Come on. Not now. Move. It's coming. No, you can't drag me. You can't pull me fast enough by yourself. It'll catch you. Neko. Little thief. Little thief, listen to me. You need to run. Little thief, no. Run! I'll be fine. I can take care of myself, but you need to go. Remember your promise. Don't throw your life away. Don't do anything stupid. Do you even have a plan to save me? Just go. You have a plan? What? Wait, what are you doing, little thief? What? Why are you going towards it? Little thief, get back! Little thief? Little thief! No! It just swallowed them whole. No, 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 no. It's happening again. It's happening again. No. No, I won't let it. Come on, legs. Move. Stand up. It's all I can do to stand. But come on, you overgrown flower. Fight me. Wait. What's it doing? It's writhing. Almost as if it's in pain. It's not even attacking me. Now's my chance. Come on, move! Yeah! Give me back my Neko! Sliced it wide open. Now just... Come on, come on, come on, where are you? There! Got you. Come on now. Come on, open your eyes. Come on, little thief, please, 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 please. Yes, yes, there you are. There you go. Open your eyes. Show me those pretty eyes. There you are. Hi, little thief. I'm so glad. What were you thinking? Running into its mouth like that? What did you do? The anti-venom was still somewhat effective, so you took every vial we had and smashed them all over its insides? That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. But it worked. I don't believe it. We did it. You did it. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little woozy. Don't really know how strong that venom was. Oh no. I can see where it's punctured me. That definitely doesn't look good. Little thief, I think I'm gonna... It's so bright. My head feels awful. What happened? I'm back in my bed. How did I... Little thief, the spike clover. What? Ow. Okay, that hurt. It's like all my joints have locked up. Come on. Come on. I need to find them. Little thief? Little thief? Where are you? A little thief? A little thief! Ah! Little thief. You're alive. We're back. For the moment I feared that it was all a dream. That we never won. No, don't worry about me. You were just a... Okay. No, I can't move. Can you help me sit up? I was trying to find you and then my legs gave out and I just fell. Thank you. Oh. Oh, little thief, it's so good to see you. No, please. Don't go. I don't need anything. I just want to hold you. Come here. Yeah. It's good to see you too. You're all right, aren't you? You're not hurt? Last time I saw you, you were, eaten. Good. Oh, I feel so stiff. I can barely feel my legs. It must be that Queen Spite Clover Venom. Oh, that's right. I really should tend to myself and... Yeah, okay. I really shouldn't make any sudden movements. Oh. But... hang on. My wounds... they've already been treated. But who would have done that? I'm the only physician for miles. You did? But how? No, wait, no. A better question. How long have I been out? 4 days? But that's... how... What happened? Actually, before that, I don't think this is the best place to do it. Can you take me back to my bed, please? Okay. Yep, I'll just put my arm around you. I'm impressed that you actually can support my weight. You are very small. Ow. Okay. No teasing right now. Yeah, just if you can put me on the bed. Thank you. There we go. Oh, that is much better. But I'm still so sore all over. Neko, could you bring me a pain-soothing potion, please? It's on the desk over there. The one with the green pigment. How did you know that? Ugh. That's better. Phew. Read about it? Where? My journal? Little Thief, I'm so confused. What happened to the spike clover? How did all of this happen? How did we get home? After I fell unconscious, you dragged me out of the cave, and some members of the Adventurers Guild, who disagreed with Brackus's choice to send us in, came to help? You brought me home and you started to take care of me. You didn't know how, though. So you tore through my notes, looking for things that could help. Made a few potions with my notes, searching for things you could use. Wait. I don't remember making this potion. Did you... You made this? No, it's fine. Better than fine, even. You must have read everything so meticulously to have made it without any practice. Anyway, so what happened then? You kept treating me, rebandaging my wounds and giving me more of the anti-venom, as well as potions for the pain. You did everything you could think of. What? Hey! Why are you crying? Because you were so worried? Because I showed no sign of change for 4 days. You were scared. And you feared I'd never wake up again. And leave you all alone. Oh, little thief. Come here. No, you won't hurt me, it's fine. Just come into my arms. There. Shh. It's all right. You must have been so diligent and so worried. I'm here now. It's okay. You did it. You took care of me, and you made me better. From what I understand, the spite clover venom of the Queen must have been a far stronger variant than the normal kind. It was resistant to the effects of the standard anti-venom I made. The dosage probably would have killed me if it wasn't for you constantly giving me those anti-venoms we made. You managed to at least weaken the venom a little, and let my body do the rest. No, you weren't just doing what you felt right. Your work to take care of me would have taken time and effort, and no small amount of persistence. Especially when you thought you weren't doing anything, and you kept trying. And you did it. You saved me. Come here. It's okay to cry. You must have been keeping this in for so long. You can breathe easy now. I'm here. And I'm okay. Well, mostly okay. I can still barely walk, but give it a few more days and the stiffness and lack of feeling will dissipate. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you could help me for a few more days until then. Thank you, little thief. I appreciate it. More than you know. Actually, now that I think about it, would you mind helping me make a few more extracts? Now I've seen the effects of the Queen's Spite Clover, and, felt them. I think I might know of an ingredient we can add to the antivenom to increase its potency. Also, I'd like to watch you work. Don't worry, I'm not planning to try and move too much. if you just let me watch, I'll give you all the instructions. But it's also because I'd like to see what you're made of. I'm interested in how much of a knack you've gotten for this thing since the last time you helped me make it. So what do you say? Feel up to it? In a little bit? You want to cuddle a bit more. Okay. I think you deserve that several times over. Come here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't even ask for your permission to give you head pats. I'm sorry, Neko. I should have... You're taking my hand and putting it on your head? Okay. Okay, little thief. I get the message. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Now all you need to do is turn that valve and pour it into that vial and cook it. No, you don't need to let it cool before putting it into a glass. These ones I have specially made to survive high temperatures. A little trick I learnt after fighting a salamander. Glass bottles explode when subjected to extreme heat. Okay, yeah, that should do it. Let's have a look. No, it's okay. I can do this. I just need to use my sword as a walking stick. I see that look in your eye. Don't you dare make a joke about me being old. Let me see the vial. No, it looks perfect. Judging by the tint, exactly 30% more powerful than our last batch, which is on the nose of what we were aiming for. Yes, this means you've done well. Well done, little thief. You know, there could be other spite clovers out there in the forest. Maybe it would be a good idea to share this with the Adventurers Guild, in case any more of their members fall prey to one. Yeah, not that I would get any thanks from Brackus. Oh, damn it! I entirely forgot! I forgot about our deal with him! If I've been out cold for the last few days, who's to say he's actually followed through with his end of the bargain? He was supposed to stop Baron Straff from coming after you by telling him you were already dead, remember? Oh gods, Brackus, if you have double-crossed me, I swear to all the gods that... What? You know he followed through on it. How can you be sure? What do you mean Brackus won't be a problem anymore? Little thief, you are looking way too sheepish right now. What did you do? No, the lab does not need to be cleaned right now. What did you do? You snuck into the Adventurers Guild and stole Brackus's journal? Why would you do that? Oh, gods, the hell he will raise. Fine, I'll read it. Huh. Wait. This isn't just a journal. It's a ledger of every dirty deed, every underhanded trick he's ever done. People he's stolen from, goods he's embezzled for profit. This book is a lifetime of dirt on him. It could make every last noble in the country demand his head. With this, we could use it to force him to keep his promise, and ensure he will never pester me about rejoining the guild again. He must know it was us, but wouldn't dare draw attention to himself trying to get it back. Little thief, this is... No, of course I'm not mad. Little thief, you have single-handedly solved all my problems for the last few years in one night. I don't have to worry about Brackus anymore. And on top of that, you are permanently free of Baron Straff. This is wonderful. Come here, little thief. You need to be hugged again. So, this means we're both free. What will I do now? Well, I'll go back to being a physician. I still want to help people, as I've always wanted. Though, maybe I'd like to do it with a little bit of adventuring here and there. Yes, I did hate adventuring. But let's say you made me realize that it's not all bad. So, what about you? You're free to continue your exploits, little thief. What do you plan to do? Will you go back to the streets and continue picking pockets and purloining purses? You don't know? It doesn't feel like the right thing to do anymore. Well, it seems we've both done a bit of growing then, huh? Well, it's funny you should say that, because, well, I was wondering. Would you, if you still want to stick around, that is, want to stay here with me? Since I'm still recovering, I'll need someone to help me with things, and after seeing how well you can work in a lab, I was thinking you could stay here with me as my assistant. Yeah, I think it would be the next best step, and, it's not entirely for those practical reasons. I want you to stay. I've really enjoyed having you around, and I really don't want to say goodbye. Sorry, I know I'm being selfish. I told myself I would be impartial, but I really would love it if you stayed. You want to stay too? Great, that's really great. I'm so glad. I look forward to working with you, assistant. Was there something else? Maybe. But I'm not sure I should. Promise you won't be mad? Okay, close your eyes. Just do it. Okay. Did I? Oh, you know, I just did something I wanted to do for a while now. Little Thief, ever since I lost my old team, I've been terrified to get close with anyone. I didn't want to risk the feeling of loss again. But the truth is, I was lonely and unhappy, but too scared to change. Then, you came along and turned my life around. Maybe not on purpose, but no less meaningful. You wormed your way into my heart, and I'm so glad you did. You've changed me for the better. How could I not have feelings for you? Sorry, that's probably a lot. Oh, gods, and especially after you just agreed to work with me, and I don't want to make you uncomfortable. It's just, I would have regretted it if I didn't say anything. Shut up. Wait, so this means you like me too? Really? This isn't a dream, is it? Everything's going so well. I haven't felt like this in years. It's real. You really like me back. My partner. My Neko. My little thief. I'm so glad I met you. Of course. And now, I never have to stop teasing you. But you make it so easy. With your pouty little ears and your pouty little face.